Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. We haven't had a fake investment website for a while, so let's have one. xblockprime.pro. But first of all, let's rewind. Because Persephone would like to introduce you to Hannah LZN, who contacted her on the 30th of December. Hey! Oh, said Persephone. Hey! Oh, good day, how you doing? I'm fine, thanks. Good to hear. I'm Anne, from Austin, Texas, said Hannah LZN, from Kingston in Jamaica. I live in Leeds in Yorkshire. Oh, that's a lovely place. How's the weather condition over there? Why is everyone so interested in the weather? Happy New Year! Nothing much. Are you acquainted with binary option trading? I don't know what that is. I'll show you in a minute, and I have to say, it isn't something that I know anything very much about. I'm sure you'll find it interesting. Binary trading are predictions on how a certain stock, index or commodity will do over a certain amount of time. There's no risk. That's the biggest red flag of all with any investment. There is no such thing as an investment with no risk. And if the person you're talking to tells you that, then you know you're talking to a scammer. You don't need to do any further investigations. There's no risk as you're not buying the assets, just predicting whether the price will rise or fall. Binary trading are simple, quick and profitable. And if you predict wrongly, it's never predicted wrongly, because a perfect chart signal is being studied and followed, that I can assure. Sounds unlikely. I thought all investment came with risk. Tell me more about it, please. Everyone has their own way of analysing things. Some may call it risk, others may call it luck, and others may say it's prediction. Risk and luck don't equate to never being wrong. Tell me more about how it works, please. Binary trading, Forex, are predictions on how a certain stock, index or commodity will do over a certain amount of time. There's no risk, as you're not buying the assets, just predicting whether the price will rise or fall. Forex are simple, quick and profitable. Let's interject here and take a quick look at binary options trading. Wikipedia is going to help us out. We'll scroll back to the top in a minute, but as I understand it, binary options, as the scammer said, is predicting whether the price of an asset will rise or fall. I believe it's classed as gambling. But we'll go back to the top in a minute. So, you place your bet, and they give you an example here of placing a bet of $44.50. If you bet correctly, you win. Apparently $100 minus your bet. If you bet incorrectly, you lose your bet and finish up with nothing. And I'll just read you a little bit of what it says here on Wikipedia. Many binary option outlets have been exposed as fraudulent. The US FBI is investigating binary option scams throughout the world. The FBI estimates that the scammers steal $10 billion annually worldwide. And the use of the names of famous and respectable people such as Richard Branson to encourage people to buy fake investments is frequent and increasing. Back to our scammer, and another word of warning. No legitimate trader in any kind of investment will randomly contact you on social media to tell you how much money you can make. Legitimate traders and legitimate financial advisors aren't allowed to do that. And anyone that does is a scammer. And remember the old adage, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So, back to our scammer, who's just told Persephone there's no risk, as you're not buying the assets, just predicting whether the price will rise or fall. The risk, of course, being that you will lose your bet. It's no different from betting on the horses. If your horse wins the race, you get a payout. If it doesn't, you lose your bet. You already said that. I asked you to tell me more about how it works, please. Decentralised investment plan essentially work with the stock market. We predict the outcome of the stock market through the signals and hereby make investments into the stock market for a 100% guaranteed profit for only a 10% fee. And I'll interject again, if If you don't understand what the person that you're talking to is telling you, then there may be two good reasons for that. One, they're talking a load of nonsense and don't know what they're talking about. Or two, they know more than you do, unlikely as they're scammers, and having trouble explaining it to you. Please never invest in anything that you don't understand, and without doing your due diligence to make sure that you personally are satisfied that the investment is legitimate and meets your investing aims. And as always, remember, I'm not a financial consultant of any kind. This plan focuses on digital assets and decentralised finance, DeFi platforms. It's a system where investments are managed and executed through smart contracts, which means they are automated, secure and transparent. Each investment is backed by a real asset, like gold, oil, stocks or crypto, to reduce risk. If you invest a specific amount of money into a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds, you can potentially earn significant returns. For example, a $1,000 investment could grow to between $6,300 and $8,600. To provide security and peace of mind, your investment will be guaranteed after a 10-day trading period. Sounds too good to be true, is it? Ha ha! So, if I invest $1,000, after 10 days it'll be $8,000. After another 10 days it'll be $64,000. I'll show you some maths in a minute so that you can realise just how unbelievable this is. It's simple reality. Yes, that's it, you're correct. After another 10 days it'll be $480,000. By the end of the year I'll be a billionaire. The higher your investment, the more your profits. So what may I call you, if you don't mind? So a couple of years investing, and I'll be as rich as Elon Musk. Amazing! And in reply to her saying, "What may I call you, if you don't mind?" Persephone said, sceptical, "I might even withdraw a little of the profit and get my house redecorated." "Oh, that's your wish." "Why not? I might even give some to charity. What do I have to do to take part in this amazing opportunity?" "Would you like to invest on our platform scheme? It sounds amazing. I think it's worth a try, yes." "That's good to know. Awesome. So tell me, how much are you willing to start the investment with, ma'am?" "Add me up on WhatsApp. Let's have a proper conversation." "I don't give my number to people I've only met online. We can have a proper conversation here." "That doesn't really matter." "OK, we can talk here. Due to my husband's strong religious beliefs, I have committed to limiting my phone communications to essential personal and professional contacts. So seeing me on the social app will be a default. I don't want that to happen." "I have no idea what that means. You just put a few words together and hoped it would sound impressive. It doesn't." "Sorry, what do you mean?" "I have no idea what any of that meant. Putting together a few random words doesn't constitute writing a meaningful sentence. I hope that helps." "Yes," Persephone sent a thumbs up. "So what do you say about that?" "I have absolutely no idea what that meaningless collection of words was meant to mean. I was talking about the aspect of sharing contacts." "I still have no idea what you're talking about. It's best we talk on another platform order than Facebook other." "I'm quite happy to stay on Facebook, thanks." "OK, now let's go back to what we were." And she gave Persephone this wonderful table of earnings. We'll take a look at it in a minute. "Here is our company investment plans and potential earnings within 7 days. I won't read them all to you. $300 in 7 days, $3,350, all the way up to $4,000, $17,846.82. "I'll start with $300, said Persephone, "and then next week it'll be 3.35k and so on." So let's just take a little bit of a look at those numbers. As Persephone has just pointed out to you, there's no point in starting by investing $3,000 when you can start with $300, and after a week or 10 days or whichever it is, you've got your $3,000 anyway. And now let's see how that would work. It does say 7 days. Let's take that literally and do some maths. Here it is. I'll put it in the spreadsheet for you. On week 1, you invest $300. At the beginning of week 2, that's worth $3,350, which my calculator tells me is approximately a 1,110% increase. There are 52 weeks in a year. In week 1, we started with $300. we made a 1,110% increase. And by week 2, we had 3,350. How much are we going to have on week 3? By week 3, we're going to have $37,185. By week 10, we're going to have $772 trillion. By the end of week 52, we're going to have 5, followed by something like 55 zeros in dollars. I have no idea what that number even is. I'll start with $300, said Persephone. Then next week, it'll be 3.35k and so on. Okay, ma'am. There's no need to start with more. It'll only take a week to reach the highest level anyway. But it's always best if a better plan for the better profit is used. No need. If I send you $300, by next week I'll have 3,350. It'll just take a week to reach the higher level. I can wait a week. Okay, ma'am. Now you need to start by creating a Bitcoin wallet account to enable you to buy Bitcoin worth the amount you want to invest. Why? That's where your money is. No, it isn't. My money's in the bank. Show me where I'll be investing, please. It's the wallet account. You keep the funds or asset you'll be investing. Show me where I'll be investing, please. Presumably once I've set up my account, I can pay using my bank and buy the Bitcoin. What is required of you is you set up a trading account on our website. After that, you'll make an investment deposit to your trading account. I, as your account manager, I'll be the one to take care of all trading activities on your behalf. You can monitor your trading account once you log in any time. Okay, are you going to show me a website where I'll be investing, or am I just talking to myself? Yes, of course I'm going to show you my website. Am I supposed to guess what it is? Said Persephone a bit later when there was no reply. Not at all. Use my psychic powers. Ha ha. Or just pick a random website. In which case I'll choose amazon.co.uk. Tell me how I invest there, please. An account will be created on our official website for you. No, I've chosen amazon.co.uk as my nominated site. Or should I choose a different one? You said I don't have to guess what it is, so I'm assuming I have to choose one. If Amazon isn't acceptable, what about Waitrose.com? I'm assuming you're too stupid to know the address that you use, she said, a bit later when there was still no reply. So I'll choose to use that one, please. Which one? Hey? Waitrose.com will be fine, or do I need to register a new domain name? If I have to register a new one, maybe my personal binary trading.net. Would that be okay? I don't know what else I can do, said Persephone several hours later. You tell me I can't guess. My psychic powers have deserted me, and I have no idea what your site is. You don't want me to use one of the well-known websites, and you don't want me to register my own domain name. I can't think of another option, so I assume you're just playing silly games. I'm here now, sorry for the late reply. Are you there? What's the point of me being here? You haven't told me what I need to do, and you obviously aren't going to. You're just wasting my time. Persephone did a few screenshots of the previous conversation, so I conclude you're just a time waster. I asked and asked and asked and asked, offered you a whole variety of suggestions, and still nothing. The following day, our scammer sent a few messages, I don't know what they were, tried calling Persephone. Hello, good day to you, ma'am. How are you? I'm sorry for not being able to do exactly as you requested, but company policy stated that the official investment site should be sent with caution due to security reasons, unless we're convinced and sure that a client is willing and ready to start up with the investment process or already started. Your assurance is what I really want. Then we can't do business, because I would need to see the site to do my due diligence. Obviously, you represent a disreputable company. No reputable investment company would withhold their website, and the only security reasons I can think of would be illegal and underhand. Okay, ma'am, if that's what you want. Yes, I think it's best if we don't do business. I'll make it up to you. I think I was clear. And do just as soon as possible. We cannot do business. Any reputable site would have no problem in showing itself. The fact that you won't tells me your site isn't regulated and is probably illegal. Goodbye. Yes, you're clear enough for me to understand. Awesome. Please don't do that, she said, replied to Persephone saying goodbye. I'm only an account manager, and I rely on clients like you to earn a living. Well, that's tough. Maybe find a reputable site to represent goodbye and stop whining. I'm sending the site right away, she said at 2:22. Another lie, said Persephone at 2:34. Are you really as thick and stupid as you sound? You're wrong, ma'am, she said, finally coming up with the address for that fake website, which we're going to take a look at in a minute. Here you go, ma'am. Take a look at the site. Though we have several sites for various investment plan. Hello, are you there? I think you sent me the wrong site. That isn't binary options. Sorry, ma'am, but yes, it is a binary option site, and it's being regarded an automatic e-broker. I think you're confused. I don't see binary options on there anywhere. Can you show me where, please? You tried to call me earlier when I was out. Maybe call again and explain, please. This is an official site where your investment will be taking place. You will have to sign up on our site to get access to your broker, and all transaction would be transparent for both you and I to see how the strategy of trading is being carried. You make the investment, relax and watch while I make the necessary things done. I think I'd want to know what's going on. Can I call you, please? Sorry, ma'am. I'm at the office. I can't receive a call. Then you should be able to take a call. That's what offices are for. And you did try to call me earlier. If you don't answer, said Persephone, who tried calling her, I won't believe you're in your office, the very place where you should talk to your clients. Yes, I did, but I only wanted you to come back online. Persephone tried a couple of times more. Last chance before I block you for being a lying scammer. Well, I want to talk to you, please, and you have a count of 10 to answer before you're blocked. Persephone got down to 0, said goodbye, and blocked Hannah. Now, let's have a look at that fake investment website. The domain name is xblockprime.pro. The first thing I always do is a whois search. And here it is. That domain name was registered 70 days ago. That doesn't give me confidence that that's a well-established, legitimate website. I don't suppose it does you either. Now, let's copy this sentence on their homepage. Our comprehensive cybersecurity platform, driven by artificial intelligence, not only safeguards your organisation, but also educates your workforce. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, and I don't see what relevance it has to investing. But let's copy that into Google. Apparently, there's the same text on myalgotrading.com. Does that look familiar? On attain.com. Yes, I think you're starting to see a theme. There's an address at the top left of that. We'll have a look at that in a minute. On maxvalor.com. Yep, that looks the same too. And on several other websites. Our scammers have been busy. Let's go back to attain.com and copy that address and put that into Google. And here it is. It tells me it's an office rental agency and that there are 264 companies registered to that address. OK, let's have another look at this site. Obviously Persephone hasn't registered an account, so we can't log in. Well, let's have a look around. What happens if we tap on About? Nothing happens. Let's look at their services. No, still nothing. Or their support. That just opens a new blank window in your browser. OK, well, let's get started. That wants me to create an account. Obviously I'm not going to do that. At least it was a working link. Let's scroll down to the bottom. About Us is always good at the bottom, except it's not here. It was at the top, and it didn't work. So we don't know who these people are. We don't even know where they claim to be based. Let's have a look at Join Us. Let's have a look at security. Nothing. In fact, most of the links on this fake website don't even seem to work. OK, let's scroll up a bit and look at their FAQs. What currencies does the XBlock Prime exchange support? These are traditional online platforms where users create accounts and trade, it informs me. What is the XBlock Prime exchange? Guess what? These are traditional online platforms where users create accounts and trade. What currencies does the XBlock Prime exchange support? I think we know what it's going to say. These are traditional online platforms where users create accounts and trade. So, their FAQs are not only meaningless, but the answers are all the same. I was hoping for some testimonials. We like happy customers, but there don't seem to be any today. But I hope you can see that we've done enough research to show that this website is just a load of fakery. Any reputable investment website would be regulated by the relevant authorities of whichever country it's registered in. It would have all their registration details, and a lot more besides. And if there are registration details and certificates, make sure to check them. In previous videos, we've had fake certificates and fake registration details. And as usual, the steps that I've taken to show this is a fake aren't definitive. They're just the ones that come to me when I'm making the video. And so, the moral of this story is that if somebody contacts you on social media, offering you an investment, they're scammers. Always. No legitimate investor would randomly contact you and tell you how much money you can make. They're not allowed to, and these large profits simply don't happen. You won't make any money, but you will lose every penny that you invest. And once you have started sending money to the scammers, they will continue to ask for more. Money to upgrade your account, money to pay non-existent taxes and fees. They love invoking the IMF. The IMF don't care what you're investing in, but many scammers like to ask for money to pay them. They'll just keep asking for money, literally, until you've run out of money. But you will never get a penny back. So, please don't fall for any of these investment schemes that you see on social media, whether it's a video on TikTok, Instagram, or any other platform. I'm not knocking TikTok or Instagram in particular, any social media platform. They're all fake, every single one of them. I hope this video was useful. If it was, you know what to do. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video.